Hi, and welcome back to Talk of the Town. Back in the studio today, John Ontal, owner of Niche Market Media, a WHHI-TV news partner. It joins us to finish last week's topic of conversation regarding internet trends for 2014. John, welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much.
So we kind of started, so I'm going to let you give us a little recap of where we were last week, and then we'll roll into what else we need to be doing.
Yeah, the biggest thing is called content marketing, which is a way to sell without selling. You're putting your product or services in a storyline. And, you know, instead of, hey, buy mine, it's, wow, take a look at this guy and how he used my services or product and the results he got.
Okay.
And instinctively, wow. So now, because people are so used to, hey, buy this.
Right.
And when you do it in a way that's storytelling,
okay,
it makes more of an impact and grabs their attention. Have to put headlines throughout it. This can be done in an email post, a blog post, and on Facebook, in social media. Pretty interesting stuff.
Okay, so then from there, what are, I guess, what can you tell us for additional things?
One of the biggest things is actually it's time for people to update their websites if they haven't. Because
I know. I personally know.
Yes, you do. So because people, you know, it's now people have caught up.
Right.
I mean, it started out with just a website. Oh, hey, let's get a website.
Right.
And then you need to make sure you know how many people are coming to it, and if you're reaching people, or if you're being, as one of my clients likes to say, smothered everywhere. You know, but now when they get there, you have to have a nice website because if it doesn't get their attention, they're going somewhere else.
Sure, absolutely, absolutely.
So two things really: a content and make it look nice. Those are the top two things. A lot of content that's useful, and make it look nice.
And I don't think you want to make it so that it's a lot of things that people don't really understand. I think you just have to give them a few words or you know, just like you said, almost like a little story versus a lot of factual things, you know.
There's a great, you're exactly right. Stories, you know, stories sell, facts tell.
Right, right.
But another.
And there has to be facts, no doubt, no doubt.
Yes, and there's a place in there for those as well. And another big thing, make sure it looks nice on a mobile device.
Okay.
Everybody is going, and the phones are getting bigger, and the iPads and the pads. So make sure it looks.
That's really important, and I didn't think about that, but
it's huge. So that's one.
Right. I do know some of my guys that I work with have said, you know, we've got to be aware that when people go to look up custom audio video on the iPhone, how are they viewing that?
Right. Yeah, that has to be.
And if it's not an easy view, somebody's going to just shove it off.
They're out of there.
That's
I mean, they're literally out of there.
Right.
And so if you got them to your website,
you don't want to lose them.
No, you don't want to lose them at all. Absolutely right. The other great thing too is video. Video is huge. It's an asset. If a client makes a video, that's an asset. It's a virtual asset that really they can use until they get tired of it, or until it lives on infinity.
Okay.
So if you combine video, nice looking on mobile, nice web presence, plus if you already have a great product or service, you bump it up and add good content and smother it everywhere or put it everywhere.
Right.
That is a great combination. And next thing you know, you're in places where people are looking for what you have to offer.
Right, right. Makes a lot of sense. So anything else for 2014 that we need to make sure we don't miss?
Do it now. Do it now. And because if you don't
start now, you're not going to be ready for 2014.
So as grueling as it may be, start now.
Grueling.
Start now is the biggest thing, because you want to be, ahead, and everybody knows, and so sometimes people need help.
Right. And so how do they get a hold of you?
Thought you'd never ask. They can reach me on my cell phone at 843-415-6611 or at nichemarketmedia.net.
John, thank you as always, and look forward to seeing you in the new year.
And you too.
And we will be right back with Talk of the Town.